So there's a lot of talk about people withholding their council tax in protest to what's going on with the UK government. Now, I protested my council tax about 7-8 years ago now, and I protested it for about 6 or 7 years. So let me give you some information on how things work out. Now, first I'll say it's against the law to actually refuse to pay your council tax, but it's not against the law to dispute your council tax. Now, I withheld payment from the council for about 6-7 years in dispute. You get all the threats, you get all those, we're going to take you to court and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. But all that actually happens, guys, is that they send it to a bailiff for collection. Now, what you've got to remember is that council tax is a civil matter and a bailiff cannot enter your property for a civil matter. The only way a bailiff can enter your property is if what's known as peaceful entry, which means that you allow the bailiff to enter your property. Otherwise, the bailiff cannot enter the property. He can't get a locksmith, he can't do anything. So what happens then with the council tax? Well, the bailiffs try on a couple of occasions, the usual threats, but if you understand the law, the threats don't mean anything because it's a civil matter. They can't enter on a civil matter. And I know the wording on the internet is it's very ambiguous, but because it just doesn't want to say, that the bailiff can't enter your property. So it tries to word play with you. But you can all look it up in law. The bailiff can't. He never got into my property, and they never got the council tax. I can tell you that for a start. But that's the reality of it, guys. If you are thinking about I'm not advising you to go on a council tax. I'm not here to do that. I can see why you're all thinking about it. And I suggest if you were all going to do it, it'd be a good idea to do it en masse, because they can, even though they're going to threaten you, and they'll say jail, but, they couldn't put you all in jail. But the fact of the matter is a civil matter. So, it can't be collected by a bailiff. So you've got to ask yourself, why on earth would you pay council tax if it can't be enforced? Have a think about that. If you want to find any of this stuff out, follow me. You can find me on X. You can find me on YouTube. I'll post some links as we go along. I'll do some more videos. But anyway, guys, something for you to think about.